another day, another video. So guys, let's review Kirby 64, the Crystal Shards. Okay guys, before we start, if you haven't played the game yet, make sure that you played it because there's might be these spoilers. And if you're new to this channel, make sure to subscribe and hit that little bell, turn on notifications, and hit that like button. And if you don't know me, I'm Renwo Pando. I do top 10s, reviews, and some evolutions here and there. And yeah, let's start. Since the primary Kirby game, we've seen our Puppy Pink Pop Ball in an arrangement of high-quality stage undertakings, not to say spin-offs, up until the release of Kirby 64 back in 2000. In spite of typically rendering Kirby's world in 3D for the primary time, genuine to create for a N64 excursion, our buddies at HAL Laboratories have held its stage enterprise roots and kept the activity in 2D. The primary game is isolated into 6 stars, each with 4 levels becoming full circle in a boss fight. As Kirby waddled through each level finding mystery precious stones and inhaling bad guys to assimilate their powers. In expansion to Kirby's trademark waddle, you'll be able moreover run and indeed expand yourself in a range to fly for a brief period of time. The abilities you'll be able to retain incorporate being able to turn into a walking rock and solidifying foes with icy breath. Kirby can too now absorb 2 abilities at once to make a hybrid ability. If you swallow a cutter creature taken after by a fire creature, you may get a flaming sword attack for instance. A few of these combined abilities are in all honesty useless, so after you get hold of a power that works for you, it is worth attempting to hang on it too. The driven crossover abilities framework close up being a bit of Achilles heel in any case. Most of the powers as it were have one action actuated with a straightforward button press, and exceptionally few offer anything more than this. After the assortment experience of Kirby Superstar, this feels like a gigantic in reverse step. In expansion, the road fighter like extraordinary moves framework that Superstar presented has been dropped here, clearing out Kirby 64 feeling a small level comparison. Completing all 6 stars shouldn't be as well much of a challenge for most gamers, but you'll as it were see a fractional finishing scene. The genuine challenge is found in collecting all 3 precious stone shards, which are covered up in each level. In case you manage to do this, you'll at that point battle a unused end of game boss and be treated to the total game finishing. For the completionists among us, this will be a welcome assignment, but it is likely the numerous gamers will pass on this progress quest as after a whereas it can start to feel like a chore. On the entire 3D models and foundations stand up well in comparison to the prior 2D sprite-based partners. Kirby himself looks extraordinary, and there are 2 pleasant lighting impacts such as the ruddy shine from magma on certain levels, which truly include to the air of the game. The interpretation to 3D fell a small brief in any case, with a few of the adversaries which are tormented by destitute surfaces and level coloring. Disappointingly, when compared to their 2D partners, they feel a bit dead and uninspired. In genuine Kirby shape, there are parts of mini-games to keep you involved way after the most game is wrapped up. A few of these can be played with 4 players. They are all decently basic and impossible to hold your consideration for long, but they are a welcome expansion and circular off the bundle pleasantly. In general, Kirby 64 may be a bit of disappointment. Not a disappointment of epic extents, but compared to Kirby's past excursion, it feels a small level. It needs the consideration to detail and charm that characterize the series as an entirety. For platform adventure fans, usually unquestionably still worth a see, it's not a terrible platformer by any implies. It pair had a parcel to live up to. So yeah guys, that's it. If you guys like this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Hit that notification bell, turn on notifications. I post like 3 days. And yeah, if you guys see some videos on the screen, click that. It will help the channel. And yeah, see you guys on the next video. Goodbye.